Welcome back. To shed more light on the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir launching an initiative that is titled Museum Radio Initiative. We have the pleasure to have this phone with the Director of the Director General of the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir, Professor Dr. Ali Abdel Haleem. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Well, Dr. Abdel Haleem, give us an idea about the new initiative launched by the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir concerning the radio initiative, which is going to provide or broadcast information about the museum.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for this call, and I would like first to show something concerning this initiative because it came to our mind in the Egyptian Museum through the instructions of His Excellency, the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, and also the Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities. Actually, the head of the museum sectors is talking to us always how to raise the awareness of people and in particular the Egyptian people about the Egyptian civilization. Therefore, the initiative started to address all the Egyptians. Therefore, we made it in Arabic on the social media, in both Facebook and Twitter. And we have actually a clear strategy concerning it because we also make it on Fridays at night. When people have time to get inside, to follow our news on our homepage or Facebook and Twitter.
Yes. Yes. Dr. Abdel Haleem, you said that this initiative is under the auspices of the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, Dr. Ahmed Isa, also under the auspices of Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities. But we are going to take your answer on this question after the afternoon prayers, and we are going to proceed with our phone with you, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We resume our interview with Professor Dr. Ali Abdel Haleem, Director General of the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir. Dr. Abdel Haleem, we were just speaking about that you told me that the initiative of the radio inside broadcasting information in the museum is under the auspices of Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, Dr. Ahmed Isa, and the Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, Dr. Mustafa Waziri. So, yes, how does this show of the state's or the authority keenness to still develop the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir, despite the very near inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum?
No, I mean concerning the negotiation about the Grand Egyptian Museum, we still have the masterpieces of the Egyptian art.
Yes.
And we also are working on the motivation of people to come to the Egyptian Museum.
Yes.
And we keep, until we keep about 150,000 artifacts. Therefore, we are working on marketing and motivation of the visitors to come to our museum. And we complete each other. I mean, we complete the idea of the Museum of National Civilization and also the Grand Egyptian Museum. As for this initiative, it's a kind of coming back to the classical time. Yes. I mean the radio, which we miss nowadays due to the modern technology, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. And we actually, as young people in particular, they didn't follow the radio, the Egyptian radio. Therefore, we thought with my colleagues to come back to this nice time, and the curators of the Egyptian Museum became the main actors of this initiative.
Yes.
And we put several aims to this initiative, as I previously said, to raise awareness of the Egyptian people concerning the Egyptian civilization, and also to draw their attention about the masterpieces of the Egyptian Museum. Therefore, we put at first records of leaks on some statues, stelae, and coffins, and so on. In addition to other departments like the archival material department, the educational department, and the restoration department.
Yes.
Moreover, we also would like to provide information about the various activities in the Egyptian Museum. We open, but also for specific workshops and other activities, in particular for the children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Dr. Abdel Haleem, this shows that the Egyptian Museum in Tahrir is still playing its role as it's one of the very important museums in Egypt and the whole world, and its age goes back, it's more than 100 years old, of course, and every piece inside it is a very unique piece of antiquity, and also the building itself. Tell us about this, please.
Yeah, exactly. You have right. In fact, the building is about 125 years old, and it became as monument belonging to the Islamic monument sector. And also, it's amazing because we call it also the mother of museums. From this museum came into existence the Greek-Roman Museum in Alexandria, the Coptic Museum in Masr al-Adima, and also the Luxor Museum and Nubian, and we are talking about now about the Grand Egyptian Museum.
Yes. Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information, Professor Dr. Ali Abdel Haleem, Director General of the Egyptian Museum. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break, and I'm going to be back with you.